it's Pete here, and back by popular demand, we're playing another challenge match against Milan Mikura. For those that don't know about Milan or didn't see the previous video, he is an excellent bridge player. He is a previous world champion at youth level, and he's got a fantastic YouTube channel, so you should check it out. He'll be playing his commentary down below, so check that out, and let's jump in and see how we go in round number 2 versus Milan. So 5 boards, Imps tournament. 14 high card points, and we've got a 6-5, so we've got a really powerful hand. So most likely looking for 4 of a major. So 2 diamonds is a good start, which is just a Michael's bid. Sometimes it can be hard to show the 6th spade, but all my other bids are a bit awkward, so I think I'm definitely going to start with 2 diamonds and see if I can bid like 4 spades. If partner bid like 2 hearts, I was going to bid 2 spades over it, or like 3 hearts, I was going to bid 3 spades over it, which says I did have a 5-5 shape. Now I've actually got better spades. Here, partner actually chose spades. So what do we need to be making slam here? So if partner's got 4 spades, ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, or ace of clubs, like we might make it, but I don't think I've got safety in the 5 level. So there's a hand where we could easily be, well, not easily, but we definitely could be making slam. But one thing I like to check in these spots is like, am I going to be safe at the 5 level? So if I investigate slam, what level am I actually safe at? And sometimes you can make slam tries and still stop in 4 of a major, or you can make slam tries and stop in 5. And using that as a gauge for when partner doesn't quite have the right hand. So here, partner might not have great cards for me, so I think I'm just going to stop in 4 spades, because I think there's definite times where we only make 10 tricks with this. So we'll pass and see what we can do. Like this one, okay, so partner's got king queen to 6 clubs, queen jack doubleton heart. We have 3 unavoidable losers to start off with. We might even be going down with 4. My partner's 4 spade bids. Ambitious. The queen jack of hearts, fantastic cards, but king queen to 6 clubs, not so great. Anyway, we've got 5, 8 opposite 14, 22 high card points, 18 missing. West opened the bidding and East did not bid. If East shows up with any of the aces, then they can't hold the queen of spades. I'm most likely playing for the queen just to drop. So ace king of diamonds are in the west hand. Ace of clubs. So we're up to 12. Ace of diamonds. All right. So with a 9 card fit, you usually want to just play for the queen to drop in a 9 card fit. Can I investigate more? Do I want to do anything else? Would there ever be any stage where I actually commit to taking a spade finesse? So it'll be hard for me to discover that West is necessarily an unbalanced hand, but let's stop for a moment here and say that I play a heart. If West has the ace of hearts, then they've got ace of clubs, ace king of diamonds, and the jack, and the ace of hearts, and that would be 16 points. So if they've got the ace of hearts, they're not a balanced hand. And if they're not a balanced hand, it does lead them towards most likely having a singleton spade. So I'm just going to play a heart here. And East has the ace, so we know that they can't have the spade queen, so we can now play a spade to the king happily and unfortunately go down 1. But got to discover where it was. 4 spades, flat board. So moving on to board number 2. We got 6 high card points, 5, 2, 3, 3. We're vulnerable against not. I do like aggressive 1 level overcalls, but here vulnerability is not great, and also I don't want partner leading spades. So I think I'll just pass on this time. But I do very often just try and bid aggressively at the 1 level, but this one had lots of things pointing away from it, but I don't think it's too far from that. Okay, so what do we know here? My partner's a passed hand. Dummy came down with 10, 12 high card points. And I had 6, so that's 18, 22 missing. So it's like 12 and 10. Lefties probably got like 13, 14 points most of the time to game force here. Partner led the 7 of spades, so we know that lefties got ace, queen of spades. I think one of the key things that you want to look for is trying to interpret what do you know from the opening lead. So here, when you get the 7 of spades led, I know my partner doesn't have the ace because we're not underleading aces at trick 1 against a suit contract. So we can put the ace of spades in the left hand here. Once we've done that, we can also place the queen of spades because from queen 7, they would be leading the queen. So I'll just put the 9 in there and club lead. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, my partner's getting my club ace ruffed, which is a bit unusual. All right, so we know that clubs are 3, 4, 5, 1. So lefty's got a singleton club, so maybe they're like a 5, 4, 3, 1 shape. Okay. Partner's sort of shown up with pretty much everything they can have. I don't think they can have the king of diamonds, so I don't really see any point covering here, so we'll just duck that. I don't see what extra tricks we're going to be getting. Okay. They can trump those 2. They haven't claimed yet, though. Maybe my partner's got a heart trick. Okay, there we go. So holding it to 10, I was a bit of a passenger there, but I suspect that one's flat. Yeah, so 4 hearts making 10, flat board. Moving on to board number 3, so 23 high card points. So yeah, I want to show a game forcing hand, so start with 2 clubs and then bid 2 no trumps to show that. 2 no openings 20 to 22 here, so a bit stronger than that, so just start with this and then bid 2 no trumps, showing usually 22, 23, sorry, 23, 24 balanced. Partner's not interested, so they don't have any majors there. Okay, all right, so they've got a 7 triple 2. And we get the queen of diamonds lead. So basically, as long as clubs aren't 3-0, we've got 7 club tricks, 2 hearts is 9, a diamond is 10. So definitely going to take this opening trick. And I'm going to start with the ace of clubs. Okay, good news. All right, so now we know we've got all those clubs in. Sort of at this time, I like to try and stop and work out how many extra tricks should I be playing for? What sort of information can I find out? Now, I obviously can't exit a diamond because one of the things you want to do is count how many winners the opponents actually have. And they've got all the diamond winners plus the ace of spades, which is at least 3 more diamonds, and the ace of spades, which is 9 tricks, which is worse than me cashing out. So the main thing that I want to try and consider is, at the end, will I want to take a heart finesse and just play a heart to the jack? Or will I want to set up a spade, which will be too slow, so I don't want to do that. Main focus here will be on hearts. So what do you want to pay attention to when the opponents are discarding? What sort of information do I want to find? Main question, do I want to finesse hearts? And the other thing I need to work out now is, do I want to just lay down the ace of hearts and then finesse a heart later, or will I just want to play ace king? So by playing one top heart, it's sort of revealing, but I think it's a reasonable play, but I think I like hiding the heart position. Okay, so we got a heart discard. Diamond. So we need to overtake this one so that we can keep playing the clubs. You have a spade. Okay, 2 heart discards. East hasn't let go of any. One other benefit of playing the first, like a heart to the ace first, was it would have given me a lot more freedom to actually choose to finesse there, because I've already made my contract at that stage. Whereas here, if I finesse and it loses, I am potentially going down. So I don't think I'm going to take the finesse, but in retrospect, I think cashing 1 top heart would have been a good move. And I'm just going to cash the king and see if we can just sneak a spade through. So queen was there. We did have chance for an extra trick. So probably losing him. I think he might have set it up to finesse there. 2 imps. All right. We'll have a look at that one later. Not too happy with the way that I played that one. I think I should have cashed 1 top heart and then considered whether to finesse, but I think this one will be a super interesting one to look at. But down to 2 to go. So here we've got a 5-5 shape, 5-2-1, 5-1. So start with 1 spade and 2 no trumps. So game forcing. So I got a fantastic hand here. The slam, like a 5-5 shape's great. 3 clubs here shows extras. I don't just want to sign off. I'm just looking at, I could bid 4 diamonds, which is a 5-5 shape. I would prefer slightly better methods where I can show like some good distribution here, but not guarantee a stronger hand. So 4 diamonds is 15 and 23 points, which we're talking about total points is okay for this sort of hand. Another thing I want to consider is, what do I actually need my partner's hand to look like? So let's give them 4 spades, maybe ace 4th spade, ace king of hearts, doubleton diamond. That's an 11 count where we're on spades being 2-2. So I think I have to do something more than 4 spades, but it's all my choices are a bit off. I think I'm going to go and show the 5-5 distribution. I wouldn't be surprised if this got us overboard though, but I'm happy now that partner's just signed off in. Okay. So here, obviously, we got 2 heart losers, but I hopefully want to draw trumps and then discard 2 hearts on the long diamonds. Then I can lose a heart and then trump my other heart loser. We'll start with that. I do want to be a little bit concerned about diamonds for 1. Start by just drawing some trumps. Okay, so spades are 3-1. I only need 1 rough, really, so that's okay. And I'll just start with a diamond to the ace, just in case they're 5-0. I'll know to finesse to the 10 on the way back, but we didn't discover that. So we've got 12 tricks here. I can cash all these diamonds, and then my 2 hearts go away. Well, 2 of my hearts go away. I'll lose 1 and trump the other one. So making 12 tricks, but obviously didn't want to be there. We're off the ace king of hearts. Yeah, so probably a flat board. Yeah. Okay, pressure's on, the final board. Board number 5. Okay, so we've got 16 high card points. Pass a club. So nice, easy 1 no trump overcall. Partner's hand is not great, but good enough. Okay, so in spots like this, East is opened, West hasn't done anything. Counting high card points is usually a decent idea. So we've got 10, 16, opposite 6. It's 22, so 18 missing. East opened the bidding. They're most likely 12 to 14 balanced. That'll give West 4 to 6 points. Spade to the ace, and the 10 of spades back. Now, I could potentially play for diamonds to be 3-2. That would set up 2 extra tricks. The opponents the way they've played it, it looks like spades are 5-3. So I suspect I'll lose 4 spades and the 2 missing aces. And I also think West has the queen of spades. So let's say I can get 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, and 2 hearts. If on the other hand I ducked a diamond, I think I'd open myself up to losing 4 spades, 2 aces, and 2 aces and the diamond that I give them. So even though diamonds look super promising, I don't think I can play them just yet. That being said, I sort of want to knock out the ace of clubs. I want to lead towards my top hearts. Entries to the north hand will be very, very limited. So I think I want to start with the king of clubs just to see if they take the ace. If they duck, I'll be a little bit of a predicament, but I think that's a good spot to start. There's a pretty interesting hand about how to untangle it. So in these spots, in one no trump, main consideration here is the race. Like, how many winners do I have? And how many winners do the opponents have? So here you might say, oh, I might be able to set up 2 hearts and 2 clubs and maybe 3 diamonds if they break. And I got the king of spades. That'll be 8 tricks. Whereas that just won't happen. You won't have the timing to set all that up. So let's start with the king of clubs and hopefully they take it. And good news, they're now into spades. So I want to let go of 1 diamond at least and see what information we have here. Don't need all those hearts. Okay, so they were 5-3 as expected. Now I want the ace of hearts to be on side, which then means let's let go of a diamond and a diamond here. And I'll need to lead towards my hearts twice. So win the jack while we've still got protection. And there we have making 1 in the ending. So win the and we've got king, queen of hearts, ace, king of diamonds, making 1. But if we went after diamonds, we would have lost 1 extra trick there and gone down. So another flat board. So Milan takes the title in one no trump, winning 0-2. But 4 flat boards, but they were pretty interesting. Let's jump in and have a look at how he played 3 no trump. So 2 diamonds, game forcing, 2 no, 3 no. So 1 there, 1 top club, cash the heart, and then back to clubs. As I said, I would have preferred to have done. Just a diamond, and threw a diamond there. And this ace player let go of the diamonds. So what discards did he see? Ace of hearts, ace of clubs. They threw a diamond, West threw a heart. And East has thrown a bunch of diamonds, West has thrown a few hearts, and a lot more secure there. So yeah, sloppiness cost me. I lost 0-2, so well done, Milan. But thanks for the enjoyable tournament. There was lots of interesting hands there that sort of played out to be flat boards. Thanks all for watching. If you enjoyed this, please check out my Patreon page in the link over there near the end. And also, I'll post links to Milan's video down the bottom. Thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.